decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion New York Jets and the champions of the NFC, the Chicago Bears. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment, they've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. To throw, it's Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play here in the big game, and even 50 yards. Here's first and 10.
Ready to run! Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
Now Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Jets' 10-yard line.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. To throw is Williams. That is caught by the tight end, Donald Parham. Touchdown, Bears. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Green 19, just attack. West right zip. Tonight.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And Fields is tough to bring down in the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Here we go,
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The run here is Breece Hall. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Fields now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create.
And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first and 10, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 42 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. Forced to his right, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Williams. Open man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball
These running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Right back to the fullback. He'll have a Jets first down. He's got this up to the 35.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. 319, good set.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Extend. Blue 58, blue 58, set. EQ. Go.
Play action now for Fields. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, son. Hey, 10, 551. Matter. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Exiting the pocket right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Easy. Turbo, son. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. Sit high.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Sit high.
2nd down, it's Fields. Moving to his left. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. He'll leave them just shy of the 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Folks' extra point is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. To the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's got it at the 7, to the goal line, and in. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. 551. Delta. EQ. Right.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8.
Don't jump. Up. 319, tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
To throw is Fields. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection, and the Jets have a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Makes the score Jets 21, Bears 14.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Panay Wanwu now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. West, green 19, get that. Out, let's go. Hey, can. Go.
They go play action with Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Again, working deep downfield. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will score. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, I can tee
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Williams to throw on second down. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Will McDonald, their tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Catch made there, left side by Walker. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
Santos.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here we go, Slide. Turn ball, Slide. Right side. Stay high.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, Slide. Slide.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Slide.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
A gain of 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, Slide. Hey, can't. Slide.
Back to throw is Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. Two-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Touchdown. Out is Polk to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
Third down, they need 5. Give up the middle with Swift. First down and more to the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
And he will score! Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Vegas! What is up?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
What is up?
Here's Williams now to throw. This one taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Vegas!
Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got it about the 8. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
To the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Now, here's second and goal. Williams. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and Now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Bears 29.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he runs past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. You good. Yep. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Moving to his right. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jets first down.
Don't jump. Ready?
First and 10 at the 48.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
His 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Move to the end. Go.
Now, Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Fields. Moving left. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Here we go, shot. Madden, 331. EQ. Angel. Shot.
Fields to throw for it. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. We'll try the right side with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Bears have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Backs to the tight end, Loveland. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What is up?
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We have a timeout for injury, and that is Sauce Gardner, who is in some discomfort. It is 2nd and 9.
Yes. What is it on? Here we go. Vegas. Yes. Combo.
Now Williams. He's got his big tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down?
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Into space. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go.
Again, here's Hall, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Sit high.
They'll go again with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Here we go.
It's 3rd down.
321. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Vegas!
They'll drop to throw. That's to Odunze again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's got another one. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Is good.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
Here we go, son. 319, guys, right? Press, butt right. Strike.
Play action now for Fields. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 58, move here, Zach. Tonight.
Back to throw is Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, He knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, just hut. Set hut.
Fields to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Burden, the man on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
He's got Loveland free left side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
At the 34-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing again, Williams. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And the Jets are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. And that's going to do it for the first time since Joe Namath and the guarantee back in Super Bowl III. The New York Jets are champions of the NFL. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, Their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there.